to see what I can find. I've seen broken men in uniform, tattered patches in a violent storm. We all need something to keep us warm. And fire lies up in the sky. I'll get there even if I have to fly. It may take long, this trip of mine, but I'll get there even though I might just die. Some speak of heaven raining down, havoc washing through every town. They give these people a golden crown. Some tell me I'm not truly free, but they have seen what I can't see. It's funny how this world can be. And fire lies up in the sky. I'll get there even if I have to fly. It may take long, this trip of mine, but I'll get there even though I might just die. It may take long, this trip of mine, but I'll get there even though I might just die. And fire lies up in the sky. I'll get there even if I have to fly. It may take long, this trip of mine, but I'll get there even though I might just die.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. Started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest now. He takes off her dress. Now let me go with the strawberry too.
Under the desk.
What?
Hey!
Oh my god, it's
Whoa!
Skittles!
Whoa!
Last time I looked at it was at 11 seconds. I was like, what?
Time has passed differently.
Time is different. It was lying to us.
Oh, the comment. Beyond there.
Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. So, we are here as UFN, also known as Until Further Notice. We got Jack right here, he plays the bass. We got John right here, he plays guitar. And then we got me, I'm Sadie Ray, and I do the lead vocals. So, yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. Under the desk. Oh, they heard that. That's cool.
Yeah, I told you.
Right.
They've got audio
Right,
as soon as
they've
the
got
countdown
audio.
starts.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot about that. Whoopsie
Yeah.
doodle. Anyways, so I did want to point out the obvious missing elephant in the room. We're missing a Roo today.
Did you just call our drummer an elephant?
Yeah, because he's so big.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Wow!
I mean, like built, you know? You can
Yeah.
like punch people in the face.
Like
you know?
yoked.
He's
Yes.
like
Anyway.
straight up like smack people all day. They fly across the room. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes.
He does that in his free time.
He does.
So
He
anyway.
doesn't. That's a criminal offense.
Don't worry about it. So we're missing a Roo today as he is filming in Sacramento this week. He will be back with his thoughts on rock music next week. So you'll see him then. We're in the middle of our genre series. Genre.
Genre.
This week we'll continue on with the genre series that you identified as. Today you did alt rock.
Wrong.
You did alt rock. We're kind of alt rock. So we're gonna be chatting random topics and cooling down with some homemade fresh squeezed lemonade.
Lemonade. I need
Courtesy
this
of
today.
Mom.
Yeah.
It looks like water.
They kind of do, but that is delicious.
It's really freaking good.
That is perfect. That is a perfect balance of tart and sweet.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Sorry, I definitely just got carried away trying to remember the Tool song.
Oh.
Schism.
My bad. Yeah,
Excuse me.
I'm usually way more attentive on live
Oh,
podcasts.
dude. You're like,
I'm sitting there like, what the heck were those cards?
What was the freaking third shape?
Yeah.
Then fifth shape? Then.
Yeah, yeah, basically. So, but yeah, we have lemonade, and and we're gonna talk about alt rock, and Roo's not here, and I'm crying about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have him take us off with the roll call, but so that you interact and that we'll be able to call out your name, I'm going to ask you guys, because it is a very popular band, it's actually the most famous boy band ever. Which BTS member do you think I look the most like with my middle part?
I don't have the answer. I don't think Jack does, so hopefully y'all do.
Yeah, I'm like, I know some of you guys be listening to BTS. Don't lie to me. Don't lie.
I only know the name of one of them.
I know the name of a couple of them. I don't even listen to BTS, but I mean, we ain't gonna talk about it.
Fair enough.
All
All right.
I'm not gonna get brutally murdered for that
No.
statement. Anyways,
Some for everybody on these streams.
So we'll see. We'll be back with your guesses really quick. But before that, we have one more segment in the intro of our Live at Fives, and that's when I do the roll call. Hello, and welcome to the UFN roll call. This is the part of the Live at Five where I say your name and say hi if you've been in the chat. If you've said hi, so if you haven't already, go ahead and say hi. This is your grace period to do so. Sit here for like 3 more seconds talking about how I'm going to say hi to you. And if you're an artist and I know that and I feel like plugging you, I will. All right, so firstly in our chat today we have, Zinnia. Hello, Zinnia.
hello, Zinnia.
And then we also have
Zinnia.
Taylor, nice and early. Hello, Taylor.
Hey.
Taylor.
Where's your charger?
And we have
I have no idea.
Paran.
It should be on the table we're plugged in.
Hello, Bron. Sorry, we're freaking out because of some of our audio setup is missing
Low
a power
battery.
cable.
Low battery.
So we're getting there. So we might cut out on the stream today if we get a brownout or if the computer that we're streaming on dies.
Yes, we
just so
did
you
want to
know.
mention that there might be brownouts because everyone's using energy because it's hot today and air conditioning.
Yeah, welcome to California. We're
Yeah.
excited. But yes, Paran, I forgot to mention that Paran does a lovely singing thing on Instagram live streams sometimes. So if you ever catch
Paran.
those, you should definitely stay and watch them.
Yeah.
And we have D Parks. Hello, D Parks. And we have Carter. Hello, Carter. In a band with someone else we know, Ren. They're, is the photographer for Tied with Blindness.
Not in the band. Curtis, the Christian of Tied with Blindness.
Christian Carranza.
Christian Carranza, yes.
All right, we got Dad Barry, the first dad in the chat.
Yes.
Hey.
First dad.
First dad down. 20-yard penalty.
Oh, Dad Barry. And we have Solom. Hello, Solom.
Oh, that was because my phone was down. That's because the laptop was dying.
Yeah. And we also have Maddie Guard. Hello, Maddie Guard. Maddie Guard is an artist.
Woo!
Maddie Guard is an artist. In fact, it's pretty cool stuff. So if you haven't listened to it, go listen to it. Especially listen to So Are You. Cry to it.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
That's
Every
another
day
yes.
if you
I did that.
have to.
Angelina's a really good one too.
Going through the roll call, trying to see. And we have Alyssa. Hello, Alyssa.
Bonjour.
And Nightbot.
Woo!
Because Nightbot.
The celebrity.
Let's see.
The celebrity has joined the chat. Nightbot.
Yes. If you are here and I didn't say your name and you had said hi, I'm sorry. Just let me know I missed you. I will interrupt that at some point during the stream to greet you. Also, hello until Father Notice. Thank you for making it right before the end of the roll call.
Yay!
Yeah. There we go. And so that concludes today's UFN Live at 5 roll call.
I love seeing it fade off screen. It looks so clean.
So I was wrong. I guess you guys don't actually listen to BTS, which I thought like at least 2 of you did. So that's surprising. Anyways, yeah.
I will say it is. This is like to connect with you guys and to keep you updated on our stuff, and it's like a form of entertainment when we do these streams. But I was fully entertained watching a manager go through the hero's journey, finding the charger for the laptop.
Oh yeah, no. I'm like, it was hard to pay attention to the roll call when my manager was just like, where?
Ah!
I'm like, good luck. I'm usually the tech man, but I can't really. It's okay to sleep.
Peace from the war. Yes.
Yeah.
I was just doing the motions for it. It's okay to sleep. Peace from the war. That's a gun.
That's a gun.
I was like, what are you doing there?
I thought it was tug of war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone photoshopped a rope that looks like a gun into my hands when I'm doing that. Just
Yes.
Dude, okay, I went to a dinner yesterday and someone randomly said Red Rover, Red Rover. And I was very confused. I really thought someone was about to like hop on top of the table and just dive bomb someone. So that was just sorry. That was accurate. That correlated because we were talking about tug of war, and those are like childhood games. Yeah, sorry. That was super weird out of nowhere.
You might need to explain to me what Red Rover is.
Red Rover?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's everyone stands in a line. So like you would do this with your arms.
Okay.
Or you would link your arms. It really depends on what you do.
This game terrifies me.
But
join us.
And for instance, if we were to say Red Rover, send the camera on over.
So there's a team over here.
Oh,
right.
I see.
So there's us, and then there would be other people over
who are also linking.
Who are also linking their arms, and then we would say send blank over, and then they would run and try and break through the wall.
Oh no! Oh no!
Bruises are gotten.
I see.
Yeah,
and the fact that that's like a kid's game and like kids like that's very dangerous.
I think it should only be a kid's game. It only gets dangerous when you have grown-up adults playing
That's
it.
fair.
That's true.
You get like the 300-pound 6'4" guy charging through the aisles at you. People are breaking bones.
Yeah.
Bro.
But if you have a 3-foot-tall, 80-pound kid running at you, what's gonna happen? You might get weak, you might lose grip, but you're not gonna break bones.
Yeah, that's true.
Honestly, yeah, you just put this image in my head of Rue doing a 3v1
That's
and
exactly
winning.
what I was thinking.
That's what I was hoping everyone would imagine.
Like, let's just put Rue on our side always.
That's why I don't play Red Rover as an adult.
That's the only reason. I would be playing it every day otherwise.
It's not so bad. It's just terrifying now that people are bigger.
Yep. Now we're just gonna talk about kids games.
Mm-hmm.
We could just talk about kids games.
D Parks is like, I think when the dodgeball with the red rubber balls at school. Ow!
Those could hurt. They can
I can
rip your
still-
skin.
I can still hear the pong when it smacks you in the face. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh my god. The kid cries.
Exactly. Yes. speaking of childhood stuff, we could think childhood music we listened to. Alt rock was a big part of it.
Honestly?
It was a big part of
Yeah,
that.
it was everywhere because you had like the classic rock and on whatever, and then my parents would turn in my case, my parents would turn to like random stations and they'd flip through, and I'd hear like the distorted electric guitars, like I'd hear the alt rock sound and be like, that sounds different, and they'd settle on that channel for a little bit, and then they'd go back to like Santana, and which is great, but like I was like, oh, I want to know what the other music is, but I didn't have the mental capability to use Google at that point.
Yeah, you're not gonna be. Father, the music you were listening to prior, I wish to know more. I wish.
Who composed such a piece?
Sorry, I was distracted by Paran's bizarre game that she played when she was a kid.
Okay, do you want to read it or can I?
Go ahead and read it, Sean.
Alright, I have not read this. Alright, I played a game as a kid where we all had to lay on the ground in a circle and pretend to be carrots with our arms linked, and someone else was the farmer and had to go around and harvest us.
What the heck?
What? There are so many
Yes,
questions.
friend, yes.
Is that just a laying down version of Duck Duck Goose? Or did he like...
How does he harvest you?
What do you mean harvest?
Does he just like drag your body away?
Yeah, like...
So we're gonna start with an incision.
Like exactly harvesting.
Right? I'm like, what are you harvesting?
To properly extract a kidney, you have
see
to be
Colleen.
really careful.
Yeah, Colleen needs a
Like,
new liver.
it's just the live action version of Operation. Like,
The worst game to convert into reality.
right? They're like, oh, careful not to bump the side.
Hi, Ren. Success.
Woo. Bye or hi? Wait. Hey, hi.
Oh, that was
Nice.
good. That was good.
In case you didn't know, the purpose of greeting people after the roll call happens is to interrupt Sad.
Yep. So, okay, that's cute, but like,
Hello, Charlie.
it's kind of a weird way to say it, but I mean, harvest.
Oh.
But
yeah.
I get it. It makes sense
I
because
get
they're a
it.
farmer and they harvest carrots. But
Yeah.
that
That was.
that was shocking to read at first. I was
It
like,
was.
I'm guessing the objective is you try to get somebody unlinked and off the ground.
yeah, you
Yeah.
drag their legs.
Exactly. But
You drag their legs.
I
up.
really liked the idea of performing like open body, no anesthesia surgery right on the floor
Yeah.
with a bunch of kids.
Me too.
Yeah. Isn't it funny that a lot of games seem to test grip strength?
Yeah, it really is. They're like, hold on for dear life as a kid
We all
because
try
you
to be
don't get it
firemen.
back. Oh man.
Yeah. A fractured ankle. You've got a fractured
I've
ankle.
got a
Were you
fractured
playing
ankle.
Red Rover?
Were you playing Red Rover? Red
Is
Rover?
that
Send
possible,
Solomon
Charlie?
over.
Yes.
Do it every day, bro.
Every Dow, actually.
Every Dow, actually.
It's every day, bro. I'm sorry we don't Paul in here.
Yeah, we don't call him here. But anywho, so we are talking about alt rock today. And remember, I want to do a reminder and a general statement for the streams that we're talking about genre. Genres don't matter. Just listen to the music. And that's a reminder, because you know what?
Hello, Maddie Young.
Sucker, I wasn't talking.
You're still mid-statement.
I don't
What
know
were you
what
talking
it was.
about?
Anyway, you know what?
I don't even remember. Anyways.
Ha! Interruption successful.
Whatever. Okay, so genres don't matter. Just listen to the music.
Yeah.
So alternative rock, also known as alternative music, alternative, and then alt rock, is a category of rock music that emerged from the independent underground music of the late 70s and became popular in the 90s. Alternative or alt refers to the game. The game.
The game.
The game.
Sorry,
I'm so sorry.
you
I
just
the
lost
game.
it.
Stop! I was thinking Dead by Daylight. I wasn't thinking that.
Yeah, I
lost
lost
the
the game,
game.
and yeah, somebody made me lose the game like last month too. So I'm pretty salty about the game right now.
That's messed, man.
Um,
Absolutely messed up. I don't even know how to go now. I don't know how to go on.
What were alt? What right?
alternative.
Origins
So
of
I think
it.
you were gonna go into what exactly alt means.
Yes,
Yeah.
alternative refers to the genre's distinction from mainstream to commercial rock or pop music. So throughout the 80s, like magazines and college radio and word of mouth brought the attention that it gained. It was like the 80s was what made it popular.
because everyone was talking about music then. And the 90s is when it blossomed into a beautiful genre that everyone was listening to.
It, funnily enough, kind of became mainstream.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's why there's like kind of alt pop music.
Yeah.
It's very popular. Yeah, I think we're going to talk about what bands really come around and describe alternative rock, but I wanted to address E.T. because he said, "Hello, I am here. Please inform me of what I have missed." So, we are talking about genres today. We are talking about alt rock specifically. Rue is not here, unfortunately, but he will be here next week. And also, we were talking about Red Rover and a carrot game.
Hello, Ed.
A carrot game. So, yeah, just go read Perron's description of it and everything will make sense. Yeah.
Do we have a special announcement later?
We have a special announcement later in the stream, and we will bring that up with the other announcements. I know you guys are really excited for it. I'm really excited for it. I know Jack's really excited for it. John's probably really excited for it too. It's cool. But yeah, and then
Yeah. So there's a number of things. Alt rock, as far as I can tell, is a very broad genre. And keep in mind, I think most people assume if they practical usage of genres, if any, is you apply multiple genres to one band because they span multiple things. Alt rock, as far as I can tell, includes things like Nirvana, Red Hot Chili Peppers are in there, REM is in there. I saw Green Day as well. Some of their songs, I could see more like a 21 Guns kind of thing being more alt rock than like American. 21 Guns, lay down your arms,
give up the fight.
I just imagine my arms popping off like this potato head.
I laid them down.
I laid them down. Yes.
Goodbye. But yeah, also
Hello,
the Dead
Daniel.
Kennedys.
Oh, fair.
Did you really interrupt a band name? Do you want to disrespect the Dead Kennedys like that? Do it again.
I mean,
Hi, Daniel.
hi, Daniel.
So, the Dead Kennedys, there's 10,000 Maniacs, Violent Femmes, Pearl Jam, The Cure, Depeche Mode, Mucho Mas, and yeah. And these are actually I mentioned. Mucho Mas. My bad. Mocho. It's obviously Mocho. Mucho. No, there's a street in my town called Mocho, so I always think of that when I go to like
about
Mocho.
that street.
Yeah. Freaking Mocho. I'm like, why? Why?
Why? It's wrong.
It's wrong.
It's probably right some other way, but it's wrong.
No, right? I'm like, it's definitely right, but it's wrong.
They're dead.
The Kennedys are dead?
Oh God.
Ren!
No.
But yeah, good music. And actually, specifically Pearl Jam, The Cure, Depeche Mode, and Nirvana, that's really what my mom listened to. Like, there was a Depeche Mode song that we sing all the time. I forget what it is right now. Personal Jesus, that one. And she always used to quiz us. She's like, "Who's that by? Who's that by?" We're like, "Oh, AC/DC," and she's like, "Absolutely not."
And the guess that is often wrong is Marilyn Manson. People think Marilyn Manson wrote that, and he didn't. No, he didn't.
Fair enough.
He ain't do that.
It looks like there have been a few songs that have been like thrown out in the chat that like they were asking like, is this alt rock? Like is this thing? That's one of those things where if it doesn't sound like regular rock, which I assume would be like AC/DC, I guess some Led Zeppelin, like the big rock bands, Van Halen. If it doesn't sound like that, but it's definitely not punk and it's in that area, it's probably alt rock.
Yeah,
that's my like go-to kind of metric.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm actually surprised that I didn't see Paramore on there.
Oh, fair, yeah.
Well, no. Because that metric of doing it is a great place to start, but then you have to, it's whether they're experimenting with the sound.
Fair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's really what alternative, I don't remember if we really define this, but that's more or less what alternative means. It means some kind of experimentation. It's often, it goes hand in hand with the new label on bands. As people say new, like new metal, new punk and things like that. It means it's a new style, it's the new age version of it.
Right.
but alternative is less so. It's the new one because that sometimes gets established, and it's more of it's experimental.
Right.
Which is why for a long time I was describing us as alt pop punk.
Yeah.
Right.
Which I do not hate. I really,
Yeah.
I enjoy. If I was to choose one label, I think that hits a lot of the good ones.
Exactly. It's but nowhere Spotify, DistroKid,
You don't.
Apple Music, Android. Google Play Music, and all that. They don't let you pick that as a genre.
They don't do
And-
two
Yeah.
spaces.
Yeah, exactly.
You can have one space max in
Right.
your genre.
I'm like,
So now
this
we're
is
new
really-
punk.
Now we're new.
Yeah,
punk.
now we're new
Yeah.
punk. And honestly, I like that phrase because that term just isn't used very often
Yeah.
to describe music. So I like
Yeah.
that kind of individual.
And I feel like we
Um,
can help define what new punk is. 'Cause
Yeah.
new punk,
exactly.
it's not really a thing yet.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
really, and I feel like that would be really cool to set waves. Yeah.
But aside from that, the genre doesn't matter.
The genre
Do you
doesn't
like
matter.
the music?
Exactly.
Music, exactly. And that's period. Period.
Period.
Period.
Because you might not think you like alt rock, but you do like the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
I would say that between Nirvana and Red Hot Chili Peppers, the fact that they're both included in alt rock is says a lot about how broad some genres can be.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
In fact, going on to just styles that were derived from alternative music, there's noise pop, there's indie rock, grunge, and shoegazing even. And I have no idea what that is, but
Shoegazing?
yeah, shoegazing. I believe it was the beginning of emo rock because
You
you're
don't have
looking at
shoes
your
on.
shoes. Oh, he's gazing
Jack
at my
doesn't have shoes on.
I don't have shoes on.
Mine aren't shoes. They're an abomination.
Yeah, at least you know it.
Yeah. You got freaking, I can't even remember what those are called.
Dad sandals.
Yeah.
They're called dad sandals.
Birkenstock.
They're not
Birkenstocks.
They're fake Birkenstocks. Can't believe you.
Yeah.
Can't believe you've done this. Yeah, see, I like new punk too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so alt rock is also one of those where here's a question that I have to piggyback off of what some of the comments were doing. Is Arctic Monkeys alt rock?
I think they technically are, but I definitely wouldn't expect them to be described that way. I don't know. Somebody get Google out. I'm
They're
gonna
more
get
like
Google
indie
out.
rock in my
Indie rock?
yeah,
Fair.
in my
That's
in
how
my
I would
opinion.
describe them. Yes.
That's fair. So that's one thing is that indie seems to be a term for experimental.
They're alternative indie.
Alt indie!
Yeah, so they're both. We were close.
Wow.
We
Yes.
got both of them just in different answers. That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. No, because I'm like they have a really indie style, and I wouldn't necessarily say that they're alt rock because I guess that was the common I don't know that fits, because they don't have like rock sense in their music really, like the rock style. It's very very drum bass based, and then
Bass.
Bass.
I don't know.
Bass,
that's the
bass.
message.
bass.
Okay, I gotta break up
like-
something in the chat here, alright? There's one genre for you both to share. I assume you both are splitting it evenly. If you're not, you need to work that out. So Carter and Ren, share the genre.
Share.
Okay. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Carter,
That's how
you
siblings
cut
are.
the genre sandwich. Ren, you get to pick the slice. Boom.
There you go.
There.
Yeah, y'all ever remember y'all who have siblings? You remember doing that when you make a sandwich or mom makes a sandwich or one of you,
There's only one glass of chocolate milk left.
right? Someone pours, the first person pours, and the other person picks.
I honestly, when I'm doing it for myself and I'm trying to be even, sometimes I mess up. Like if I'm pouring the last of the chocolate milk and I pour the first one and I massively overestimate how much
Yeah.
is left in the carton, and then I pour the second one, I'm like, this is not good. This is I'll take the less. It's just a couple drops.
Right?
Yeah.
I just
Well, I already
pour
know
the
which
other
one
one
I'm
in, and I do. I straight up I'll pull out the ruler and do measuring. Freaking, I will be sitting there like a freaking crazy person just measuring back and forth. I'm like, no, this one's like a quarter of a centimeter more than the other one. So
Okay.
And you gotta take into account the foam on top from the chocolate milk, like
from the
bubbles.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
This is all air. It's the same people that go in the like Starbucks and they get lattes with no foam. Like, sorry, I don't want all that air. I want a whole drink.
Yeah. It's like, oh, okay.
You don't want a latte. You want hot milk.
You want hot milk. It's true. If you get a latte, you're getting foam. Unless you ask for no foam.
Facts.
So yeah,
I think
know,
it's
I
nice.
just-
I like going through, even if it's like a bland foam, I like going through the trials of getting through the foam into the latte.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta.
It feels like it's covering it like a blanket.
It's a whole experience.
Also-
If you don't like lattes, you don't have to pretend.
You don't have to pretend. You be honest about it. But what I would like to say to you is, if you dare order a cappuccino extra wet or complain that it has nothing in the cup, I will fight you. I will physically fight you with
Cappuccino.
my fists.
Cappuccino extra wet. Complain that there's nothing in the cup.
No, but I mean, it would be either or, because if you get a cappuccino
okay.
wet, it's just a latte
Okay.
with extra foam.
I see. Okay, that makes sense.
I totally neglected to mention Hot Milk, the band, when I said Hot Milk, and I'm sorry,
Milk.
Ron.
Hot milk is good.
Do we?
Yes.
Oh, this is a good question. Do we play alt rock covers? Indeed, we do.
Yeah,
Indeed, we do.
we do.
I mean,
In fact,
in fact,
As a matter of fact, which...
the first one on the list.
yeah.
do
Let's
it.
just start it. Let's just start it out.
Oh.
On acoustic. Without a
This
second
hurts.
string. You sit there in your heartache, waiting on some beautiful boy to save you from your old ways. You'll play forgiveness. Watch it now. Here he comes. He doesn't look a thing like Jesus, but he talks like a gentleman, like you imagined when you were young. Can we climb this mountain? I don't know. Higher now than ever before. I know we can make it if we take it slow. Let's take it easy, easy now. Watch it go. We're burning down the highway skyline on the back of a hurricane that started turning when you were young. When you were young. He said to see the place where you used to live.
We both errored for a second.
Were young. I'm like,
Ow!
They say the devil's water, it ain't so sweet. You don't have to drink right now.
Winnipeg.
Another one of those songs, my left hand,
Yeah.
dead. Woo! That
Oh,
song's
man.
fun. That song's harder on acoustic than electric. I gotta be honest.
I'd imagine it is, especially with like the fret happenings up there.
Yeah, this barely has enough frets.
Yeah.
It's so. I really need to have a better hand position. This is better. I was doing this.
Yeah.
This is not healthy.
Hold on to the guitar.
This is not how the guitarist keeps his hands.
Oh man.
So yeah, that is definitely alt rock. I mean, you have a rock kind of chord structure going on, and you
Yeah.
have like you can play the same 4 chords through the majority of the song, except for they're one.
That's why
Yeah.
the momager said that the Killers are considered alternative indie.
That's
So
another alt indie band.
another alt
Wow.
indie band. So we like alt indie, I guess.
It's nice. It's got interesting flavors to it. I will say. Like I feel like you can tell indie a little bit. Like there is like a distinct. Zhuzh.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
the word.
yeah, it's a zhuzh.
Zhuzh.
A zhuzh.
A-
I feel like
a
it's
pizzazz,
the quality and the certain je ne sais
Hello,
quoi.
Arbiter.
It's like the tone, or the style and cadence of his lyrics and voice kind of gives it an indie flair. Also, the drums are really basic. No offense to the drummer or
No, no.
anything. Or the Killers in general. I'm like, your drums are basic. Step it up. No.
How do I
but,
say this? It's stock.
It's stock. It's just really stock.
It just sounds really stock, bro. Oh, man. Get out of here, Lars. What are you doing?
Lars. What?
Lars Ulrich.
Ulrich. For some reason I thought that was the name of a character from Lord of the Rings, and not
Lars
an actual
Ulrich?
drummer man who's famous.
Honestly, it could be the name of the Lord of the Rings character.
What
No,
it-
Lars Ulrich is from Metallica, if you didn't know.
Yes.
It always makes me laugh when I think of Lars Ulrich, because in Guitar Hero 3, there was a guitarist you could do that was like metalled out, and his name was Lars Umlaut. He looks nothing. He looks nothing like
He
Lars
does.
Ulrich. But that was like their nod to him, I think. And it's just funny that his
The
name
name.
sounds so similar, and he's entirely different looking.
Is that the guy with the long black hair and the white face paint
Yes.
and like
He looks like. I
Like a
can't
member of
remember his,
Kiss.
Yes, I couldn't remember his name. I know the lead singer's name is somewhere in my head. I just couldn't remember what it was.
that was one thing that really weirded me. I will say this is kind of sidetracked. This is more about
G.
rock.
Simmons.
Gene
Gene
Simmons.
Gene Simmons.
Yes.
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 This is one thing that weirded me out about Kiss in particular. This is more, I guess, on rock a little bit, so we'll try to stray from this. But they wore, next week, they wore, like, what I always figured was, like, death, this is probably not the right kind of metal, but, like, death metal makeup.
Yeah.
It looked like all the people that are, like, the Swedish metal bands that have all the makeup on.
Yeah.
But they wore it for, like, rock, like, just, I don't know, it was, like, a
They're-
totally different...
They're like classic rock now. Like,
Yeah.
They're definitely, and I'm so excited to touch on hair bands next week.
Glam rock and stuff.
Yeah.
Glam rock and hair bands, because that's definitely a huge like style and genre from rock. That was a big inspiration for that. But same, I definitely thought that Kiss was like a heavy metal band for a while.
Before I listened to their stuff,
And I listened to it, I was like, they wrote this? Freaking shoot.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Well, yes, but I'm thinking of oh my god.
Thinking.
Thinking, Googling the answer instead. Thinking, think. Rock and roll all night.
Rock and roll! Yeah.
Wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. When I found out that was by Kiss, I was like, oh, that's their music. Okay. So everything made sense after that. But
That's some fun playing with time signature stuff there too in that song.
I think I remember that. Yeah, it was like, and it's like anticipating like this change into the measure. It's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. There's a lot of really cool stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. We gotta
Yeah.
save our
So
rock.
we're gonna do hair metal, and we gotta do classic rock, because classic rock's got things like Led Zeppelin in
Yes.
it. And,
Right.
okay.
I'm like, we're touching on it a little bit because we're talking about all rock today. But
Yeah.
yeah.
And there's a lot of ones that are on the edge that, like, again, this is why genres aren't. Again, just listen to the music. This is why genres are not perfect, because it's really hard to come up with terms for people that have like a really individual original sound.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
I haven't. Now this may just be me not knowing a lot of bands like them, but Social Distortion, if you remember them, they had a song in Guitar Hero. Oh God, it was. I'm not even gonna try to sing it because he has like a really interesting voice tone. But Social Distortion had a really interesting sound. It had like a twangy guitar. It was almost like a country guitar,
What
but they
song
had
was
like punk drums.
What was it called? Do you remember?
Oh God, it was like a long name. It was in Guitar Hero. It was one of the first songs you played in Guitar Hero 3. It was Story of My Life.
Story of My Life.
Story of My Life. And they also did Ball and Chain.
Oh.
If you know those.
Oh
So-
yeah, I hardly listened to them.
Yeah, those two songs I still have on rotation. Like I do enjoy those specific songs. Like it's really interesting, and they are such a genre fusion that it's like if alt is an experimental term, they might as well be considered alt rock among like 50 different genres.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know.
Love it.
It's cool. Yeah.
No, yeah, I love that.
Flashback. Deep Park's flashback to the secret level in Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Yes, dude.
Tony Hawk Pro Skaters when I heard Rage Against the Machine
I was just about to say that.
for the first time, I think.
Killing in the Name of?
Guerrilla Radio, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
But anyway, alt rock.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Audio Sleep. All right. Anyways, yes, alt rock. Yeah.
Yeah. This is one thing where it's like there are so many. A lot of bands end up becoming alt rock. I will say because it's unless you're like a rock purist and you're trying to play classic rock. I think you end up. If you're playing rock, you end up making a song or two at least that kind of slides into that genre. If you're a punk musician, if you make a song that just has slightly slower tempo, and you know, like you throw in some dynamics in there, you're probably gonna get thrown into the alt rock label. You know, just to tag on, even if it's at the end of the list. So
I found messing with the tempo or even messing with like instruments in a weird way, like things in particular with. We were just playing When You Were Young by Bleaster Coats. Is that who that by?
The Killers.
The Killers.
No, that's the Killers. My bad. I don't know why I get them of all people confused. See, I have this really bad problem with my head where like I know many things, but often I will just get the names of things completely wrong. It's the Killers. Yeah. So in the Killers, they ended up using lots of strings and effects.
It's so cool.
Which is one of my favorite things to hear in alt rock.
Yeah. I love hearing violins. I love hearing like orchestras or brass randomly in like a track like that. It sounds so cool.
Absolutely. I think I definitely like I get like Lindsey Sterling vibes almost from like like that was kind of like my the tip of the iceberg of my journey into hearing violin in songs that I didn't expect violin in because she did it with dubstep and then that just kind of opened the door to everything else and I was like I want to hear more strings and things. This sounds really good.
So cool.
Also, the Arbiter said wasn't Slow Ride one of the first songs in Guitar Hero 3?
Yes.
And was that 3 or
Well, the first
2?
one, the 3. I remember specifically because it was the only game I had, and that was the song that told me when I got to hard. I was like, oh, I can do this. I can hit orange notes. I can do expert, and then I load up that song, first one, and I just get destroyed within the first 5% of the song. Yeah, it was like three note chords, and I was like, I'm not ready for this.
The 3-note chords were the thing that threw me off the most in Guitar Hero.
That was one thing where it's like I hated playing them back in Guitar Hero, and now the way I play guitar lends itself so much to them that I love them so much now.
I remember the one from the second game that I was thinking of. I was thinking of Shout at the Devil.
Oh, that's a good one.
Shout at the devil. Yeah.
It's good seeing you, Arbiter. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you for joining. That's our friend from a couple of years ago. A couple of years back, I was in a musical theater company. I was doing the Nutcracker Junior, and he was in there. So he's a pretty cool guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Xenia is leaving too.
Bye, Xenia.
Bye.
Thank you guys for joining.
Yeah.
Yellow card.
Yes. Peron says yellow card.
Yes.
So good.
I love Yellow
Ron said
Card.
Yellow Card has
Oh
a
my God.
violinist too, don't they?
I practiced drums to Ocean Avenue.
Yes. Oh, I need to put yellow card songs on my drum playlist.
Yeah, you do.
Actually.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Lights and Sounds.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna look it up real quick.
Also, the takedown by Yellow Card is like an insane sounding violin. It's like constant like soloing for the violin. It's so cool. It's so cool. And I also love how they opened one of their albums. The opening track to it's the white album with the ship on it. It's called Convocation, and it's literally like a violin, viola, cello piece, and it's so beautiful. It's so not Yellow Card when you're thinking about Yellow Card, but it's beautiful.
I think the song that I was thinking of that I like is Way Away. But
Oh yeah, way away from here I'll be.
I'm pretty sure that's the one. I'm like, because I don't listen to the Yellow Card very often, but they'll come up on a playlist or something, or in my suggested, and I'm like, all right, I thought.
How did you guys hear of Yellow Card first?
Yellow Card. I heard Ocean Avenue on a playlist, and was like, I like these guys. It's like I think I was listening to some stuff that was like Flyleaf and Fall Out Boy, and it threw a Yellow Card in there, and I was like,
Me likey.
Yeah.
I heard it on SSX Tricky, the snowboarding game. I
Oh.
heard Way Away was on there. It was so good. It was so good to freaking snowboard too.
Yeah.
I need to replay that game. Well, I don't. Wait. I need to go find my PS3.
Yeah.
If you've never played a snowboarding video game, it's almost as good as the real thing. Just,
Well,
Yeah.
it just, and that goes for like freaking Jet Moto too, like the freaking water.
jet skis are never going to be this
Oh yeah.
Jet skis are so fun to play with in that game. I was like, I want to get on a jet ski. Oh my god. Remember when video games would actually bring you to another world?
Is there a VR game for snowboarding? Do you know? Or like jet skiing?
Probably.
Yeah.
They're most likely.
That's gotta be it.
Those are jet skiing ones for sure.
Yeah. That would be cool. Doing a balance one, just seeing people in VR sets falling off.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
That would be not. I don't think that would be too difficult to make. You do like a mat that has a pressure sensor, so it can sense how you're tilted. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be like one of the arcade games in the movies and everything. Or next to the movie, I should say. I'm like, those arcade games in the movies. No, but like either in an arcade or one of the arcade like sections next to the movie theater. That was always like a really cool thing, while you're waiting for your movie to start, or if you
Or in a
had
Mountain
Mike's
Mike's, or
Mountain Mike's, yeah. Yeah, Mountain Mike's was lit.
Dude.
Yeah, I was always over at the freaking ping pong machine.
Yes.
Ping pong?
Yes.
Not ping pong.
Ping pong as well. I mean,
I was
maybe that was
thinking
just
of-
me.
No, I do like ping pong, but I was thinking of the buttons on the side.
It's
Pinball.
Pinball.
Yes.
Ping pong.
I was like-
I was thinking pinball when we were saying ping pong the whole
So,
time.
yeah.
I was kind of wondering, I was like, you guys are talking about arcade games, and ping pong is not
Ping
one
pong
of
is
them.
not arcade. Jack, you need to interrupt soon.
Yeah.
That is the one time I allow you to interrupt me.
Oh my god. Yeah,
This just in, Sadie and John used the wrong term.
Yeah, straight up. That's just what goes on in Jack's head. It's just a radio caster talking about other people.
Just
and
commenting on things I'm never sure what I'm supposed to echo.
Right.
It's usually like, yes, the color green is particularly offensive on that table.
Oh my god.
Should you mention that?
Should you say something about that? Breaking news. You
Well,
should
you
not
did.
say something about that.
Yeah.
No.
No, I didn't mean. Oh.
Okay.
Don't.
You brought it up.
The
Green is not
flowers.
green. God.
It's not
Green
creative.
is not
no.
a creative color.
I don't know if I've ever given my spiel about green not being a creative color on these streams, but I'm sure I've given it somewhere. So if
Yeah.
anybody finds that, let me know. But I don't know if I should do it right now.
I think you should.
No.
I think Air
Jack,
hockey.
Jack can do with his vocals what he wants to do.
Air hockey is an arcade game. That was a really fun game to play
Yeah.
too.
Yes.
And Windows XP pinball with the space thing with the guy in the rocket when it was
Yeah.
loading.
I've never felt such nostalgia for arcades as I do right now, with all the arcades having been closed.
Oh yeah, I know.
I wonder how many are opening back up.
That's a wonder.
I wonder.
Yeah. Boomers?
Yeah, I don't. Well, boomers.
I
probably
thought you were
survived.
just talking about like the generation.
No, I
was
mean,
like-
I mean the establishment.
I was like, wow, that's kind of rude.
Wait, establishment
He's
can
just
also
calling,
mean
right? I like
The
he's
business.
calling out all the boomers that have arcades.
The boomers are shutting down our
I
arcades.
was like, they're digging our arcades.
Yeah.
But
And
yeah,
this-
no, boomers is open.
Yeah,
and everything,
they are. Oh, cool. Woo!
They've been open for a couple weeks now.
Cheaper go-karts, question mark? Then
Yeah.
Unigo? Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Emma says Claw Games. Emma is confirmed master at Claw Game.
Claw games are good. I did that Keymaster game at in town Granada Bowl. And I did the Keymaster game, and I was a centimeter off. I was legitimately a centimeter off, and I was so
I
pissed.
thought you were gonna tell me you won, and I was like, wow, that's interesting. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think I might have won something. I don't remember. But yeah, claw games are fun too.
Mm-hmm.
We always used to get like everyone like checking the angles of stuff, and we're like, so it's gonna spin, so it's gonna roll like this, so you gotta put it like a little farther backward.
Right. You got somebody standing behind the machine, someone else on the side. But no, you're not quite lined up.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not good, mate.
Yeah.
Just back a little bit.
Waving
back.
orange flashlights. Bringing it in.
Oh my god.
Are there any of those games that you can see the side view of, or do they always sandwich them between walls and other games?
That game in particular, I can usually get a side view on.
You can? Okay.
Yeah, not always a backside, because usually they'll have a game on behind it, or it's against a wall.
Right.
But yeah, sometimes we'd be able to like wedge our head into the crack up against the wall, and we're like, yeah,
I'm
you're
stuck.
good.
I can see, but I'm stuck.
Yeah, you got it. It's fine.
That's straight up. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they take all my money. Same, Carter. I'm like, I can stay at a claw machine game like all day.
I do get. I feel like I get disproportionately tilted at claw games. I'll be honest. I'm just like, heck this. I'm leaving.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I do have a question that is a little more on topic to alt rock. What would you guys say is a alt rock UFN song? Which UFN song would you, or songs, would you define as purely alt rock? And we're gonna take you into one of our songs going on from there.
Yeah, if you say habit, I'm just gonna disagree with you. I said a couple weeks ago, it's most like classic.
Yeah, classic rock. Yeah, now distinguish classic rock, punk rock, indie rock, and alt rock.
Yes.
They are subtly different
Totally different.
in many ways. Ren habit. So do we want to go right into the song?
Yeah, I
All
think
right.
we should go into it.
Okay.
You do it. Okay.
Oh. In the summer, we had 1,000 little things that kept us blind and ignorant of all the tiny little stings. And in the winter, those things came out due to the cold, and love was getting old. You never told me how you really felt. We keep missing out on the good things, and you keep blocking out every good thing. But you didn't want any of that good, what is good. Also, there's no wrong answers to that question. It was really
was absolutely.
Yes, thank you. Thank
That
you.
is canon. Every time that song plays,
Oh,
there has
yeah.
to be some liquid drink on stage.
Liquid drink. Also, I really want to try and sing this. The girls don't have all the curves that they used to, and what you brought was kind. I'll get there even if I have to fly. 7 weeks is enough of a hell with my music, not a note.
What? Pick a theme!
I'm trying to plot that in my head.
So days. Ah!
Yeah.
It's
I love
5
that.
specifically.
Yeah, sorry. I love that.
Perfect. Ren's like, if I guess
Nothing
all of
can
them, it'll
compare
never
to-
be wrong.
I love that. That was amazing.
I was gonna be like, oh yeah, we can do that, and then I realized that I don't have a part for wind, so.
Aw.
I was like, oh,
You'd always fudge
I
it.
just drop out.
We need to get you a cello.
Nothing can
Great
compare.
contrabass.
Mhm.
It's bassy.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
There we go. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, I did. Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Ren did every song except for Missing Out.
No, okay, very nice.
It's good.
Bro, that song's hard enough to. I'll be honest. Like that song's an endurance test, and it's hard enough to play on electric. And now,
Oh,
now I've got to add it just pressure on my fingers. My pinky hates me.
Most of our songs are probably going to be easier to play on electric.
That's fair.
Yeah, 'cause you utilize a lot of electric guitar technique.
Yeah. And I spread my hands out, and it's just more pressure.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when we asked what you guys think is more alt rock, Ren jokingly or not jokingly said Habit. Let's see. Carter said CSM. I can agree to that.
I
to a
can see
certain
that,
extent.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And I believe Perron said Cat in the Window, which was interesting. I didn't think we would get more like an alt rock thought for that. But I guess, yeah, it could be in a way. Yeah.
We've done that acoustically, right?
Cat in the
Carol?
Window?
Yeah.
It's. Oh, I had to learn. I had to learn the solo differently. I think it was like. Right. We've definitely done it. I remember playing this and being. I
Look
remember
at him go.
this part. Wait, no, not this part. This part. Frick. Nope. Oh.
Get yourself off the back. You all heard your names again. Yeah.
How do I play a song on acoustic down here? I'm literally uprooting my entire. Oh.
There we go.
Okay. Might not be doable today.
Okay.
Okay.
Slowly
Absolutely.
slipping into dark. Yes, Momager grabbed the lights so that you can see us and we're not fading away.
Light.
Yeah, I noticed. I looked at the monitor and I was like, "Wow, we're really dark."
Wow.
I forgot you guys have heard I'm Blue before.
You. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, everything is better. It's better if your world has no blue.
No blue.
I want to play that one so bad now.
Yeah, me too. But
No.
it's not out yet, but it
Ah.
will be out soon. And you will.
will be.
Make Shadow Pup. Oh, we can make Shadow.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Wait. Oh my
So
god.
It'll be.
You trying to do dog?
I can't remember.
No.
It was like
Wait.
that. I figured it
No.
out. It's
I'm chomp.
See, my
Chomp.
thumb- my
Get
thumb
your hand back
blocks
here.
Off all that area.
absolutely not.
Chomp, chomp.
No, you can't make me. You can't.
At
make
some point,
me.
our hands are gonna like bump.
No.
See, the eye isn't defined on mine. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that a frog or a duck? That's a goose.
Meh.
You say
It's the only noise I know how to make.
Oh no! Remember the fox noise?
Yes.
Yay!
Can't pull it out. Not enough water today.
Yay! I'm going to bite this again if it keeps ending up in my face.
I haven't
It
read.
literally, I don't know why, but this part, stop it. This part literally reminds me of like a cookie.
Oh, it does. I can see the sugar cookie.
Yeah, I'm
It
like,
does kind of
just
look like a
looks
sugar cookie. Yeah. yeah.
Like knock out my teeth when I try to bite your sugar.
Hello, Fender. Your guitar looks like a cookie.
Yes. Hello, Fender. I'm afraid that I have some false advertisement that you guys have been struggling with. You see, this looks like a cookie here, and it did not taste good when I bit it. So.
False advertising.
Hyonk hyonk am goose.
What does?
Sorry, hyonk hyonk.
And goose. Yes. What were you gonna say? Why haven't we? There was like a train of thought that I heard you go through. I want to know.
Sorry, it's gone.
Okay, fair enough. Train has left the building,
looking.
folks.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean.
Oh. Yeah, I remember. It was why haven't we started a song with this chord?
Ooh.
Yeah. And I got the reverb on right now.
Yeah, so it sounds
I'm
all
like,
pretty.
I'm like technically, that's just the cat in the window thing, right? And then
Yeah, that's the same root note.
Yeah.
So if I just add.
just, I like that a lot. It's really maybe you guys should join us after this stream on Patreon. If you are a patron, we're going to be doing. It is our 3rd week, so we're going to be doing an hour of rehearsal, and you'll be able to watch us do stuff like write songs, like possibly mess around with whatever the heck that was.
Yeah. Every 3rd Wednesday.
But I don't have Patreon. Well, then it's your lucky day because this week we don't have Rue. Like we said earlier, he's in Sacramento doing a shoot, so we're actually going to be going to dinner first and taking y'all along with us to a live stream on YouTube.
Yeah.
We'll do something. We're gonna go dinner and then we'll probably be writing and everything. But it's gonna be a little different than our usual one. But it's gonna be a little treat for y'all, so you do not have to be a patron today. So we're inviting you to join us for that one. Go to Twitter and we will post the link there.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You can see what the Patreon streams are like.
And that starts at exactly. And that starts at 7.
Yes.
So yeah, don't miss it. It's gonna be fun.
Oh my god.
Jack is so enamored right now with his
It's
face.
so good.
So I just realized an interesting way that you could cover "We Don't Believe What We See on TV."
Oh my
Because
god.
these two chords flip flop.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
don't believe
I hear it.
what's
Yeah.
on TV because it's
Which-
what we want. What is that?
Genre-wise, that is my question actually. I believe they're all pop.
I could see it.
Yeah. Because they use a lot. They use a lot of pop influence, and their song structures in general are very. It's very popular
Yeah.
styles, but they're also very experimental, such in terms as their subject matter is not necessarily pop, and using the natural instruments and the synths that they use are experimental, which makes them all.
That's true. Yeah,
You want to do that song?
I mean, yeah. Y'all want to do that? Yeah.
Yeah. Do we all start together, or do I?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. We don't believe what's on TV because it's what we want to see. And what we want, we know we can't believe. We have all learned to kill our dreams. I need to know that when I fail, you'll still be here. 'Cause if you stick around, I'll sing you pretty sounds and we'll make money selling your hair. But I don't care what's in your hair, I just wanna know what's on your mind. I used to say I wanna die before I'm old, but because of you I might think twice. Yeah. Second verse. What if our dreams did not happen? Will we just be what we told our friends? I don't wanna know who I would be when I wake up from a dream.
Oh.
I love that.
That's a good song. It's short enough that it's just like very impromptu.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, this isn't alt rock, but like, ha.
Yeah.
It's just so fun, honestly. Well, you came here to see the music, let's be honest. Low-key disappointed and underwhelmed by their newest album when they used to make songs like this banger.
Yeah.
Yes.
This banger.
Honest,
They
I
definitely kind of dropped the alt.
Yeah, I didn't listen to their newest album actually because I didn't hear anything about it, and I was just worried. I was like,
Is this the one with Jumpsuit on it, or is that the album before? The one we're talking about.
Jumpsuit, I think. Wasn't Jumpsuit a single?
Jumpsuit was on the album with Jumpsuit. 'Cause
Okay.
I could have sworn it was on an album that they released.
Would've
We
been
are
good.
banditos. The whole like that they released actually like an ARG style
No,
puzzle
that-
for it.
that
as a
was-
hit.
So that's
been on
definitely
Bandito.
before the recent.
no, that was on Bandito.
That was on Bandito. What?
Yeah, because I'm
Jumpsuit
pretty
was on
sure
Bandito.
that's an album.
Jumpsuit was on Bandito.
I'm
you said?
pretty sure.
Yeah,
Jumpsuit.
but that's
Okay.
not the album we're talking about, right? Or is it?
No, it's on Trench. My bad. But
Okay.
no, that's not the album we're talking about. But I didn't listen to that one either. But I heard it was very good. No, this one, it's their newest album. It is called, it's called Scaled and Icy.
Yes.
It has an interesting. I really like the album art for it, but it's very different. Apparently, yeah, I'll have to listen to their music. But they have a new symbol and everything too, so it's like they like rebranded basically.
And that's why genres are BS.
genres
Yeah.
are BS.
Because you can get stuck with a genre as
Yep.
a band, and then it changes,
Yep.
and you still have that back catalog.
Yep.
So, what's the real genre now?
Yep. You listen to the music because it's good music, which is why I don't listen to the new album because it's
Yeah.
not, in my opinion,
Yeah.
as good music.
If you're gonna have categories, I'd say do it by song. At if anything, an artist is not one genre, and an artist evolves. As long as that's my thing is as long as like T.O.P. or all of these, as long as they're doing it honestly, I'm cool. Like in terms of I want them to be expressing themselves honestly as an artist.
If
Yeah.
it sounds real.
Yeah, exactly. That's the kind of stuff I want to listen to.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
You
like,
know?
yeah, if it's good music. Good music is good music is good music.
Mm-hmm.
I've said that before and I'll say it again until I die. Vessel is still my favorite. A mood. Yeah, I really like Vessel. And Blurry Face was really, really freaking good. That was like their re-entrance into all of us as teens growing into like being young adults. We were like, oh my god, my heart. And then freaking Isle of Flightless Birds is a good classic to listen to. That's a really good album.
I first heard of them from their cover of the it was like Can't Help Falling in Love. That was the first time I heard of them.
Have you heard their Cancer cover by
No.
by Romance? It's very, very
Oh
good.
no. Be ready for feels.
Oh,
no
yeah.
matter what. You cannot.
I just cry every time. Someone did an edit where they took their cover and they layered it with the original. And oh my god, it makes me cry every time. But it's very, very good. Yes.
Dang. That's
Yeah.
so powerful.
Yeah, I'm like, listen to it after stream or something, because it's, oh my god. Yes.
I got you.
So
Yeah.
I think we got at least one more song in us.
Yeah, we got at least one more song. We have about 20 minutes left of the stream. So just to talk more about the alt rock in general, in genre.
That was a good one. I gotta give that to you.
Thank you.
Genre rule. It's just hard to say.
Genre.
Genre.
Genre. But yes. So just to wrap it up, get it all, nice in a box with a little bow on top like a present. Alternative rock is experimental rock, and you've probably heard it more than you think you've heard it. Yeah.
Like Red Hot Chili Peppers. Their music's everywhere. They've played, I think, multiple halftime shows.
Yeah, and
Super Bowl halftimes.
And I mean, honestly, I used to think of Red Hot Chili Peppers as like classic rock because I was younger and they were really popular in the 80s and all that. But they're really all rock. They're not like classic, like 4-chord just genting the whole time with a basic drum set behind it. It's very
classic rock.
Right, all classic rock.
Yeah, with funk elements and.
Oh, they're so funky.
They're so funky.
Yeah,
I love
they
it.
could be new rock, honestly.
New rock, yeah. I would say so. And it's got like hip hop elements. That's the thing, is that I feel like if you have a fusion of multiple genres and you're in the rock subset, that's another qualification for being all rock.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
Because that's part of the experimental thing. Yeah. So I really like honestly, their songs are very. I've never fully disliked a Red Hot Chili Peppers song. Like, it's always, at least I've admired the artistry of it in some way. I thought it was really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I definitely I have my favorites and my least favorites.
For sure.
I mean, Under the Bridge is classic, but I think my favorite song by Red Hots is probably Scar Tissue. And we talked about this back when we did our Change series. We talked about Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yes.
And Jack has a huge happy face on. What's going on?
Because Parand just asked about what's happening on your phone right now, and I realized what she's talking about. And it's a very interesting camera physics phenomenon. That I don't see much happen much. Oh, if you move it, it might change the effect. But if you see the stripes running across it, it's because the rate at which your phone is refreshing its screen is different from the rate at which the camera is capturing your screen. Because we're using a different shutter speed today.
Oh, I see.
So the camera is picking up moments where the screen is darker as well. So it looks like lines that are moving across.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Yeah.
All right, I couldn't see it
that's
from
friggin' sick.
That's
It looks psychedelic.
So you guys wondering if I'm okay, and also asking that question. Yes, I'm fine. Also, that's why that's happening.
It's just fitting my aesthetic. Obviously, we're going stripes today, so you know.
I didn't even notice it, so thank you very much for pointing that out. I love seeing stuff like that.
That's
even though it is
cool.
technically a tech issue,
It's cool. It's an
that's
effect.
really
It's
cool.
cool.
And honestly, Jack can tell you all about the tech stuff like that. And, yeah.
It's super
He likes
cool.
to do the educate. Yeah.
Do the educate.
Do the educate. I constantly will
I
ask
love
him.
when I know something that I'm pretty sure that other people don't know. Because it's
Right.
not like me trying to prove that I'm smart.
Yeah.
It's just I love sharing info with people. Because like now that you know that, you can go tell people that.
Yeah.
Right.
You can go.
I'm like always asking, or he'll always be like telling me about like how something's exactly made, because I want to know. I like to know things like that. And I'm like, so how does that work? And he just like goes through it and he's like, and this works together and it has a chemical reaction and this. And I'm like, wow.
It's just like I want everybody to be as excited for the same reasons as I am.
Yes.
Because it is cool. Because
I think that Warren say,
the more you know. Yes, it does.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I love it.
yeah, good times, good times. Yeah, no, you were just like so excited to say something about it. That was amazing. But yeah, so cool
So
things. I'm like, yeah, and if I just lean it like that, you can't see what's on my phone.
Yeah. Sadie does not just play random videos of white and black bars, zebra stripes.
Yeah, it's my screensaver actually.
It's actually just a camera following an infinite zebra.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh, that actually looked kind of sick. Like, shoot! I pulled out the taskbar. I'm like,
See, because my phone isn't doing it, and I think it's because you have a polarized film. Yeah.
yeah, I do. I have this case
Same
over
with me.
it. That,
I'm fine.
You know, I have a case over it that's like a plastic covering thing, and yeah, polar. Also, the brightness is hella low, so that might have something to do with it. I always have my brightness super low for some. I just don't want to be blinded with my phone in the morning.
That's fair.
Because I wake up really early, and so I'm like,
No.
But you'll see me outside in the sun, and I'm trying to play a video game, and I'm like, the brightness is all the way up, and I still can't see stuff. Oh man.
Crazy Jack's phone match Freddy Krueger? I don't get. Okay. I'm gonna pretend I. Oh yeah, of course they do. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. I think your sweater matches Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, my sweater matches Freddy Krueger.
Wow, you guys are. Do you guys know who that sweater is modeled after? That particular sweater? That was one of Kurt Cobain's sweaters.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is
Nice.
cool.
Sorry, I thought you knew that, but
I didn't
No,
actually.
that's definitely Kurt
Well,
Cobain's style.
My mother bought this for me, and she was like, "Hey, I bought you a sweater," and I was like, "Oh my god, it's cool!" It's very comfy, and it's got like, so there's like tears in the sides of the sleeves, and I can use them as thumb holes, and that makes my day.
Just awesome. We
It's
love
very-
thumb holes.
It's very cozy, and it comes down like past my bum, so I could just like walk around with no pants if I wanted to.
I've never had thumb holes in the jacket. I'll be honest.
Oh.
I even brought like
You've
a
been
new
missing
jacket
out.
today.
You should do one.
You were missing out.
You keep missing out on the thumb holes. You keep blocking out every thumb hole, but you need to know about these things. Get yourself some scissors and cut some thumb holes into your jackets.
Yeah.
Oh,
Perfect.
man. That's good. I really wanna use that as a TikTok sound later. So if anyone has that clip, that'd be great.
Yes, clip that.
I cut thumb holes in my hoodie. I cut thumb holes in my hoodie.
Oh, okay, now I understand what
Yeah,
song
there
it
you
is.
go.
I couldn't find the beat, and that's why I was off.
Exactly.
I cut thumb holes in my hoodie. I cut thumb holes in my hoodie.
That's
a good song, too.
How did I get here?
Why can't we just play all the songs today? Can
I
we do
know,
that?
right?
I'm like, does that qualify as alt rock? That is kind of an
That's-
alt.
That
I think
is
that's more indie.
that is something we will
indie?
probably play.
Alt indie punk.
We will probably play that on our Patreon stream.
Okay.
I will need to relearn it.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Cool.
All right.
We'll do that.
So we'll do
live.
that then. It is 6:16, so we have about 15 minutes left of the stream. Why don't we do the last song we have planned today, and then we'll think about some other things and possibly do some announcements.
All right.
And a very exciting announcement that is. Can't stop addicted to maybe even 3 of these coming from space to remind you what the Pleiades. Can't stop the spirits when they need you. This life is more than just a read through.
Woo!
Nice.
Oh my god, that was really solid.
Nice.
I was
Frick,
like,
yeah.
like halfway through it, I was like, this is going pretty well. I thought we were doing the solo, but it was good. That was good.
Yes.
I think that's the best time. That's the best.
Yes. And
That's the best time we've done that one.
Yeah.
if you're seeing in the chat, we do have a pop quiz going on right now about Red Hot Chili Peppers. Why does Anthony Kiedis sing Red Hot Chili Peppers songs?
Yes.
We have gone over this, so if you've been watching, we
Yes.
have given you the answer.
Anthony K being the lead vocalist for Red Hot Chili
Yes.
Peppers. Yes.
So we covered it in our change series when we were talking about Red Hots, but
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Why do he go for that more like I guess hip hoppy style would be maybe? Yeah.
Well,
Would
no,
you say
it's just sing talking the lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I would say it would give a hip hop style if it really did.
And especially in that song we just played, you hear the backing vocals, so you know they do vocal melodies, and so it's not like he's a bad singer. Like no, he can totally sing. But this is an artistic choice that he's made.
well, actually,
Maybe.
the answer to the reason that he talks things is because he doesn't actually sing.
He doesn't.
He doesn't much. He
So
does
then who's
have.
singing the backing vocals?
Well, he's doing it, but he's just.
Yeah.
He doesn't think he's a good singer, and I mean, it's probably redone several times when
Yeah.
he does it.
Oh,
You know,
fair.
and everything, just so that you can get the right pitch for it. I don't imagine that the Red Hot Chili Peppers ever used auto-tune.
Well, and you will notice that in the songs where they do have backing tracks and they have more melodic things happening, it's usually an ah or an ooh,
Yeah.
because those are easier to pull off.
Started really rapping and became a singer.
Oh, okay. I think I'm just more familiar with his later stuff then, because I always heard like these nice vocal pads in the back of Red Hot Chili Peppers songs, and I always assumed it was like he was totally doing it like as a choice. But I guess when they started, he wasn't as.
Well, like if you listen to "Can't Stop," for instance, in the bridge, he's like, "Passing out, win or lose, just like you." He goes into he slides a lot so that he can hit the next note, which is, if you didn't know, vocal lessons with me. Usually, when someone is beginning singing, and they're trying to hit notes, one of the ways that they will be able to do that is sliding to their next note, which is why if someone's not very confident in the song that they're singing, they might slide more and dip around and stuff. I've done it a couple times, but my mother's like, no. No, but she taught me how to get out of that habit. Vocal lessons by Momager. Everyone sign up on Patreon. No,
It's more not offering it. Lee's too busy.
Yes.
Momager's too busy.
Momager's too busy. But I did want to just start off with the announcements quickly because it's 6:24 and we still have to do the motivational minute with John. Actually, how about we do that first,
Sounds good.
and then we'll do the announcements? Because
Yeah.
It's time for Motivational Minute with John.
Hi there. Welcome to Motivational Moments with John. I'm John, and this is a motivational moment. This will be. So, today, first off, I want to say you guys look great. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. Thank you so much for sharing with your friends. It really does mean a lot to us, and we are really excited for this next album coming out. So, the thing I want to focus on today, which is something I've been trying to manifest more in my life too, is doing different things with your free time. Because, especially nowadays, I find even when you're busy, like there are pockets of the day where you'll have like extra free time, where you'll have a whole day off. And it's really easy to fall back into what you normally do. For me it's video games, for other people it's TV. And so for me, I'm making an active effort to do different things. Not necessarily just finding one new hobby, but I'll watch more TV, which I don't do a lot. And even if it is lazy still, I think it would get you used to doing different things. And it could be other healthy stuff, like going for a walk, which I did today. And then, I did a little drumming, I did some laundry, I took the garbage in. Like, as soon as I started doing different things, it got me into this doing other different things. And so it was really cool, and I think that that's something that, especially nowadays, I mean, quarantine's kind of right now on the way out, but I think, especially during quarantine, it's the kind of thing, and it's something to keep in mind after, is put yourself out there, even if it's small changes. I think it's a really good idea. So, this has been Motivational Moment with John. Thank you so much, and thank you for being amazing and being here. Congratulations, Ren, on your last day of school. Being today, it's
Ta-da.
over.
And
Boom.
congratulations to anybody who's having their last day of school this week.
Yes.
Good job, you made it.
Congratulations, you guys! I'm so proud of
Yes.
you. Welcome to adulthood.
Woo, productivity.
But yes.
Yes, learn guitar, definitely. Pick it up, and don't be afraid as well to well, don't be afraid to fail is one thing, because I messed up all the time. Like, I kept hitting wrong notes when I was first learning chords, but if you have a good teacher or you look up stuff online, just do it. I think the important part is do it. Don't worry about the mistakes you make, because especially in the early part, it's gonna happen, and you have to be okay with that.
Yeah.
So
You've only
Maybe you
failed
should
when you've
teach
given up on
guitar
yourself.
Maybe you should do guitar lessons. Lessons.
maybe
Maybe you should see guitar lessons.
Squish face.
Maybe.
Okay.
You don't want bass lessons from me. My technique is horrible.
Horrible.
It's horrible.
It's horrible. It's not even horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. But I'm gonna go on to the announcements now. So I want to thank our patrons so much for being patrons, and don't miss the stream today, which is open for everyone. But specifically, if you are a patron, another thing that's going to be pretty exciting is you guys are going to get a sneaky peeky at a new song from our album. So
Sneaky peeky, early whirly.
early whirly release.
Yes, and we will be uploading that on the 25th. So don't worry. That's the same thing with iTunes. They have the pre-release
Yes.
thing you can do.
The
You don't have to do that. If you are on Patreon, you don't need to do that because it's coming out on the 25th, same day.
25th is the pre-release day, not the album day.
Yes.
Yeah.
The pre-release of that track, yes.
Yes.
But I want to save that the big boy announcement to the very end, so I will go on to the other things. This Saturday, Jack is going to be starting his Dead by Daylight Journey to the Red Ranks with Killer.
I want to see this.
That's going to be
Yes.
super exciting. I don't know that he'll be doing a grinding stream like I did, but
I probably will.
all right, for sure.
Yeah.
Are you going to do the same thing that Sadie did with selecting a specific survivor or killer character? Because because the survivors are more or less the same. The killers are
I think it should
different.
be different every week.
Yeah,
almost.
like
You think
I'll have a couple killers that will probably be rotating through, and I'll certainly let you guys decide. Well, you'll help me decide which killer I want to play that day, but we're probably gonna switch it up game to game because I don't like to play the same killer all the time.
Yeah.
But what will be definitely up to you guys. I'm still working on this, but right now I'm thinking my costume, whatever color I'm doing, whatever my cosmetics are. I'm thinking you guys can help me with that. And I got some hook ornaments I might do that too.
Those are fun. I like
Yeah.
those.
And then perks. If there's some perks we need to go get, you guys will be with me when we need to go get them.
And it's super extra especially exciting because this day, today/yesterday, the Resident Evil Dead by Daylight expansion pack
played a
launched
bit.
today.
Yeah.
And I got to play today before the servers crashed, which they did, by the way, just letting you know.
Yeah.
If you couldn't play that today, if you play, the servers did crash.
Every killer is nemesis right now.
Everyone's nemesis. I tweeted about it today too. I was like, the killer mains have come out to play. I definitely, you will get into a Survivor game if you play it today.
Which is why I think this Saturday is going to be particularly exciting because I am probably not going to play Nemesis that much. I did give him a shot.
You're going to be a breath of fresh air. You're going to get good manners.
I'm going to be the one guy that's not Nemesis, so you guys are going to watch that confusion happen.
Yes. And honestly,
Wraith. I don't
I don't know what to do with this.
Let me just tell you, it's so nice. As a Survivor main, when I'm playing, when a new killer drops, I'm like, I'm like, man, I'm so tired of this stupid damn killer. And then
Yeah.
someone will play as like a death slinger, and I'm like, I've never been happier to see it. Like,
They're pulling you to them.
I'm
This is
like,
nice.
I'm like, please,
Remember
give
Freddy?
me a good game.
Oh gosh.
Remember the Freddy? Yes, I do remember. It was awful. But anyways, moving on. We also have a newsletter. So don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter. It gives you new information about us every week.
How do they do that?
You can go onto our website, and our Twitter also has all of our links to everything in our link tree. Everything is linked in the description, and on our Twitter and on our website, www.untilfurthernotice.net, not com, net. We are all in a net made out of a tapestry.
Yeah,
and
we couldn't
yellow
afford the
threads.
.com.
Yes.
And I connected that way. So, yes, and then I said before that this is the third week of so we'll be doing the Patreon stream, but for everyone, early access. It's kind of like a free trial, like John said earlier. But yeah, and then I think it's time. I think it's time for the big boy announcement because it is 6:32.
I know we don't have root here, but do we do a drum roll?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And so,
You
just to
wanna announce
preface,
it? I'm gonna
I
have to.
will state that this is actually real and not pulling the hood over your eyes. It's actually happening this time
It's-
when we're about to say it does.
You're gonna say it. You ready?
Oh, I'm going to say it?
Because
Okay.
you worked so damn hard on it.
Okay.
You deserve this.
The day that This Is Temporary is coming out, July 2nd.
Woo! I'm so excited, you guys! Yay! So July 2nd?
July 2nd on every platform. So it's going to
Yes.
be Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, that one African radio station I can't remember the name of, iHeartRadio, Rhapsody, everywhere.
Rhapsody!
It's going to be Until
Exactly.
Further Notice. This is Temporary. It's going to have 12 songs on it. We have 2 remasters. We have, should we tell them which ones they are?
I know one of them. I actually
Yeah.
don't know the other.
Okay, so the 2 songs that I got remastered for the album, 2, yes. One of them, Cat in the Window.
Okay.
Cat in the window.
The other one,
Cat in the window.
the other one is T Stockholm Syndrome.
Yes. It's,
A little bit louder now.
There we go. So
That's
now
why
you
it's a
don't have
remaster.
Now
Yes.
you don't have to lift the freaking volume when it happens on the audio. It'll be the same volume.
Delicious.
Yes,
So-
and Cat in the Window, I think y'all are really going to enjoy it. It's a little spicy. We have Up Dark production game. So
Yes.
we wanted to give you guys the new fresh.
Yes. Absolutely.
And this boy has worked so hard on everything. We are eternally
So
grateful
proud.
for you, like carrying this band on your back for the past couple of months with your producing and everything. So stop.
Thank you.
Yes, seriously, thank you.
Woo!
Yes. Blue
Is it
hearts
going to be
for
on
Jack in the
Spotify?
chat.
Actually, that's a good question. Let me double check with management. Is it going to be on Spotify?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay, it's
It's
going to be
on
on
Spotify.
Spotify.
Is it gonna be on Spotify?
Did
though?
you know UFN's music is on Spotify?
What?
What? No way.
Music is on Spotify?
It's on
Dude,
Spotify.
that's insane.
Very much on Spotify.
Oh, okay.
I know, this is so funny. Your joke is not
The laugh track? Oh my god. Well, yes, everyone say thank you, Jack, for blue hearts in the chat.
Thank you.
But yes, we're so excited to drop this album for you guys. It's been so long, long awaited. And we think it's really freaking good.
And I do think a funny haha thing is right now I get to play the whole album in my car and
Bro.
drive to it, and you don't.
I've been overplaying it. I feel bad. I almost need to cut it out because I want to like, no matter the song, sometimes you just get tired of a song.
Just do what I do and listen to Bo Burnham's Inside songs on repeat for 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
I need something to distract me. I may do that. Yeah. Yes. Blue
Children,
hearts.
My stupid friends are having
stupid
children. My stupid friends are having stupid children. My stupid friends are having stupid children. And now my stupid friends are.
I was grooving with you when
Oh,
you were snapping.
it's such a good song. We should listen to that on the way. Or we should listen to our album. Which one? Guess on Twitter. Start a poll. Anyways. Yeah, how you feeling out there tonight?
Woo!
Yeah, I am not doing good.
Smelling like a faggot. Okay.
Yeah. All my clothes are dirty, so yeah. Okay, anyways. But anyways, Don't forget to, if you haven't already, follow us on Twitter and check the link on Twitter for the link for the Patreon stream tonight that is going to be open for everyone, and it's going to be awesome. So, yeah. I'm so excited for this album, you guys. I just can't even think of what else to say. So thank you guys all so much for watching tonight. We are UFN, also known as Until Further Notice, and we will see you in about 30 minutes. Bye!
Bye-bye!
I'd like to think if I left you a cryptic message that you might answer the phone. If I told you, where would you make sure I wasn't alone? But nothing means more to you than I do. Everything is better. It's better if your world has no blue. You think I'm none the wiser, but I know better than everyone you bring home. Hey, go on, forget me, I don't dare to keep repeating you everywhere. Don't wanna hurt anymore, just begin to be aware. The roads don't have all the curves that they used to, but I refuse to make a change tonight. I caught the highway empty and alone, and everywhere I go, it's always gonna show. I'm burning through my gasoline like cigarettes, and the ghost that likes to haunt my car is free to coalesce. These habits, they just never seem to cease. And the cigarettes, they rot my brains and teeth. I'm biding my time as I'm biting my nails, and I'm pulling out my hair. 'Cause these habits I can never seem to beat. Taken right back to where I began. I never know where to go, 'cause I just can't understand. I keep running myself in circles, and still I pick up the pieces, but just don't have the will.
These habits have been tearing me apart. Finding I'm only halfway through the dark. I'm doing my best and I'm trying to care, and I know I'm almost there. These habits always tend to leave their mark.
I remember tears streaming down your face when you said I'd never let you go. All those shadows almost killed your light. I remember you said don't leave me here alone, but all that's dead and gone and past tonight. Just close your eyes, the sun is going down. You'll be alright, no one can hurt you now. Come morning light, you and I'll be safe and sound. Don't you dare look out your window, darling, everything's on fire. The war outside our door keeps raging on. Hold on to this lullaby, even when the music's gone, gone. Just close your eyes, the sun is going